Hey Snake, so remember a while back when we went through your Gun the Wolf the Fox
Yeah, it
page,
was a really good page. It's a good OC.
and a certain Lee Power 1012 left a comment, and I thought it would be fitting if we went through one of his characters, which is Amber the Razor Fox, also a fox, which is
What?
very fitting.
That's good. Yeah, we're starting off with a direct comparison. Fox v Fox combat. Sure. Like, if he says that Gun the Wolf isn't very good, I'm inclined to believe him. And I guess we'll learn from the best.
It might be unfair because this page is still unfinished. It's got a lot to go.
He's more ambitious than me. See, with Gun the Wolf, I had a very clear image in mind, but this character's still evolving. So everyone lives life to their own rhythm. Mine's just a few beats higher than everyone else's.
And smug.
That's a bit smug. I also feel that's not a very good metaphor.
They're apparently a hero. I mean, I'm kind of like...
Well, give you some, like, deep lore on this place. The characters are categorized into 3 groups, which is very, very black and white and grey. But, it's not grey at all, because there's 3 of them, and they're very strongly defined, and that is you're either hero, neutral, or evil. Or is that villain? Or is that... Villain. Let's categories. Villain. Yeah, you're a hero, an anti-hero. Wait, no, it's neutral on the front page. This wiki's confusing. I'm learning more about it as we go.
Actually, the anti-hero thing comes from an ancient Wikipedia page where literally Sonic characters were grouped into heroes, anti-heroes, and villains.
Oh.
Like that was actually on the Wikipedia page for them.
Oh, that's
Which, like, I can, like, imagine somehow Wikipedia nowadays, like, ranking as anti-hero or something, like, fucking Sonic characters. And how is Shadow an anti-hero?
I can see it. I'd call Sonic an anti-hero as well, he's a bit standoffish, he's a bit of a mug. He doesn't really do it for any lofty reason, he just kind of does it because he finds it fun. Like, if he finds saving the world boring tomorrow, he ain't gonna save it. Like, Eggman will have it all.
Well, I think we should go through Amber in a sort of brisk pace.
Yeah, that's true. We don't want these to be full parts on, like... So, basic info. Name, Amber. Amber the Razor Fox. Amber, which stands for Automated Motorbike Electronic Rider.
What? Her name isn't... her whole name.
Yeah, so her whole name is Automated Motorbike Electronic Rider the Razor Fox. Nickname's Bot Girl, which is... at this point, Amber is just a nickname. If you've got it to stand for something. Age, 14 V2, 26 V1. So, this character just lost a decade in retconning. It's like someone decided, I want them to be an adult.
Wait. Is that retconning, or is that just how it's designed? Because I think she's a robot, right?
I guess.
That's gotta be weird.
Gender technically genderless, brackets, self-pronounced female.
Well, that means just female. Like,
yeah, I'm just gonna say Amber can decide for herself, like...
If you identify as female, like, goddamn.
Species, artificial razor fox. Well, Gun's better then. He's not an artificial fox, he's a real one. Yes, I'm being very roboticist right now, but,
What is a razor fox, though?
I don't know. This sounds...
Is that a real thing? Harp on the fucking...
Go Google razor fox for me. Hero, single. Color, grey. Height, 3'1". I don't think that's enough, to be honest.
Very small.
Sorry.
You take constructive criticism, Snake.
No.
Stop.
Alright, wait. Why is it always the best? Why do I have to take so much constructive criticism? Wait, 80 pounds. Brackets mostly metal. So is that like discounting the weight that isn't metal?
What else is there? Like wires? A little bit of plastic.
Alright. Again, I don't want to be too insulting to Sonic characters, but description more lifelike than most people you'll find. I take a few issues with that. you know, more lifelike. There's surely going to be some uncanny valley effect.
All it tells me is that Lee Prower is really into Amber automated. What the fuck was it? Automated Motorbike Electronic Rider.
We should memorize that. It feels insulting to just call her Amber at this point when we know her name is Automated Motorbike Electronic Rider. Even though I had to scroll up to read that.
Yeah, we're giving, honestly, more respect to her than fucking Lee Prower did, because Automated Motorbike Electronic Rider is a woman, you know? This isn't self-pronounced female, that's how she identifies that. You can't just...
She is a poorly named Razor Fox girl. And that's... She's... might be 14 or might be 26.
You know, it's kind of sad when you fall in love with a Sonic Fanon character and you love her more than the person who created her.
Yes, true. Hey, what you just said was beautiful. I'm not gonna laugh at it.
Hey, no, do you take constructive criticism?
Oh, don't do that to yourself. Birthplace, Flyby's lab, or Vivo's hideout.
Okay, so I think it is a retcon then. Or wait, no.
Maybe there's two versions of her. Maybe the first one's dead.
Yeah, so like they got killed, you know.
And the other one was built, and that's why it's younger. Because it came afterwards. That's sad. That's really sad.
Okay, so version 1 lived up to be 26, and version 2 has lived up to be 14 so far. So overall, they're 40. They're 40 years old. This is a 40. This is a 40.
This is a 40-year-old character.
This is a 40-year-old automated motorbike electronic rider.
Current residents, Mobotropolis. Relatives, none, aside from herself, presumably, if we're thinking along the right track. Affiliations, Team Traverser, currently.
Ooh,
who's Team Traverser? That's interesting. Personal info, likes having fun, being with Lee, playing the violin, trying new things. A couple of these are just very milquetoast. Actually, all of these are very milquetoast, but likes having fun, like, really, no shit. Like, I know I wrote likes his interests, but, you know, I often feel that with I don't like a lot of my interests. I dislike sociology, but I find it very interesting. I find it useful.
Okay, Mr. Sociology major.
It's been a few years, you know? Dislikes being identified as just a robot, well, like by its creator. Or watching anyone suffer. Anyone.
You'd be really sad to see us.
Friends, Lepra. Oh, that's sad.
Oh. Oh no. I feel bad now. I feel bad, Snake.
Oh, we got a power on. Link Prower, Cassie Prower. Foes, Onyx, Verd, Rosado, Porp. I don't know how the fuck to say that. Porpy? Porpe?
Poupée.
Poupée. Also, this is very bad. Like, okay, so your friends, they get full names. Your foes, just first names. You're dehumanizing them. Occupation, lab assistant, and guardian.
Wait. That doesn't make any sense. She's an automated motorbike electronic rider.
Yeah, but she's not. Occupation isn't driver. I guess that's just a hobby, and she identifies more with that.
Maybe.
Skills, basic understanding of circuitry, very forgiving nature. Did you have to work at that very forgiving nature? I mean, I can see some people getting more forgiving as they put up with more shit, but I don't know. Powers, enhanced speed, enhanced strength. This character has become very underwhelming the more we read.
Well, it turns out this is not an OP, you know, motherfucker. This is just some person's, probably kids, character, and we're just on here dragging it. I think.
Hey, they fired the first shot. No mercy.
This little kid dragged my shitpost Sonic Fanon character, and I'll tell you, I will show no restraint. I will take this motherfucking kid down.
Hey, I'm not taking him down. This is a good character, really strong. There's a lot to him. We're asking a lot of questions. Okay,
We sure
I'm gonna skip appearance because I am.
I think we saw it.
Yeah. Personality. Amber is Team Traverse's little sister figure. She's the naive, innocent, and energetic spirit of the team. Her personality could be described as sky high.
What?
With very little that can ground her.
What?
I don't know, this is more confusing than mine. She's often hilariously extroverted, comfortable around anyone showing the slightest bit of being friendly. She's curious and loves trying new things, even if she can't figure them out, so Cassie or Lee will often help her with things of the sort. Amber is an optimist as well, almost always seeing the glass half full. Huh?
Very naive.
Yeah, like, I don't know, this...
That's why she fucking died when she was 26.
Yeah. I don't know what she was trying, what killed her, but maybe we'll find out. Amber is an optimist as well, always seeing the glass half full. This inability to accept that things can be bad, coupled with her jumpy, alive personality, I've got an alive personality so far, causes her to annoy many people. If you're not annoyed with her quickly, she'll most likely become one of the closest friends you have. It's a big leap there.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of people who didn't annoy me, didn't become friends with them.
Just, you know, that's just how it is.
She's clumsy and disorganized when alone.
Guess that's how she died.
Just chummy with Robotnik because he wasn't instantly a shit.
No, she's clumsy.
Just fell off a cliff.
Whoops.
Or it seems when Lee's not around. She's very social and more comfortable in a crowd than by herself. Something about being surrounded by people just excites her. Overall, Amber is always up for adventure or daily life. She's ready to learn, do, and live as much as she can. She died. Very unfortunate. Powers, cybernetic body. She is an android with considerable strength and speed. Weaknesses, heights.
Oh my...
The programming for her distance scanners is buggy, resulting in an inability to tell heights. She is also terrified. I fucking would be if I had no depth perception of heights.
What?
That's really bad. You're clumsy and scared of heights and can't tell heights. I'm pretty sure the first Amber died falling off a skyscraper.
Yeah, clumsy.
Wow,
oh my god.
This goes on.
History. Just read it. Just go through it. Just go through the whole thing.
We're gonna power this. This is gonna be the end of part 2, I don't care. It's not gonna be... Or it will be part 3. Amber was built 30 years before her main appearance as an AI module for Vivos the Razor Fox. So there's more than one Razor Fox. For Vivos the Razor Fox souped up motorcycle, the AI served with its first master alongside Skylord the Blazewolf. You can't just affix descriptors to already existing creatures. Anyway, Skylord the Blazewolf and Team Rogue from the time he joined to the team's last mission into the heart of Mobotropolis City. What? Anyway, on this particular venture, Team Rogue went up against Team Boom and King Knuckles.
What?
King Knuckles?
What's Team Boom?
Who's King Knuckles? I'm more interested in all of these people.
Did she get killed by Knuckles?
I don't think she's even alive yet.
No, she is.
She was built a full 30 years before her main... Okay. Savage the Tiger showed up in the middle of this battle and tricked Skylord into killing Vivos. Flyby and Felicia... I'm having the same problem with this that you're having with Sonic Forces, where it feels like there's a lot of missing details. Flyby and Felicia managed to chase off Savage, and Team Rogue was taken into custody. Amber had previously met its fate while combating Maria Rose and Sonia Acorn with Vivos, but Flyby found the still-functioning AI and took it home.
Whoa. I think Amber was originally just a motorcycle.
Oh, and now she's a rider.
No. I think she was just a motorcycle who got blown up and then was the AI inside the motorcycle. Like that's what it says, but Flyby found the still functioning AI and took it home. So the AI part in the motorcycle was then turned into a person robot.
I get it. Okay. So that's interesting so far. I'm gonna say, I don't buy it. I see what I see what he's going for. It's like, I don't see the tragedy in it.
You don't buy it?
I don't buy it, to be honest. You know, the motorcycle AI, it's a bit too weird for me.
It's very relatable, you know. I used to be a motorcycle and then I got blown up. That's my tragic backstory.
Like, Lee, I'm gonna say this, like, I fell off my bike a couple times when I was a kid as well. Didn't want to write a story about it.
What the fuck? Snake.
Anyway, Flyby Next Gen. This is like when Sonic 06 came out about. Flyby Power had grown up.
It's Flyby, I think.
Flyby. I disagree because it's one word. Flyby. I hate it. Flyby Power.
It's Flyby Power.
Flyby Power. Flyby Power. This is gonna fuck with my pronunciation of R's and L's. Flyby Power had grown up and had almost forgotten the events of that fateful night. I mean, yeah. It all came back to him when he found the still functioning Amber and decided to put... So, he was very lax about this. He just found the AI as like, I'm just gonna put that in on the shelf and I'll get back to it.
And how young was he when he found it?
I don't know. I'm gonna guess at least 5 years. When he left town and put Cassie in charge, that was to get pieces for the new version. So he forgot about it, but he didn't forget about it? Because he left town to get pieces? And just decided to put it... This feels partly sporadic, partly, you know, premeditated now. After the Chaos takeover, Flyby put the finishing touches on the AI's body and Amber the Razor Fox was born. When Lee ran off and it came out that he was transforming into metal... Oh, that's tragic. Flyby decided she would be his guardian. When the Prower family discovered their rogue member, Flyby introduced Amber to Lee and gave him the lab he'd used to construct her. Lee reacted very coldly to her. The loss of his best friend and an evil entity blowing his bitterness out of proportion, but Amber stayed by him. I'm a little bit lost. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I need to read several more to put this together.
I feel like Lee Prower is probably the main character of this story, which, you know, makes sense. But is Lee Prower a brother of Tails Prower? That's what's important.
Who's Flyby Prower? I mean, there's a link to Lee Prower on this page. Onyx was released just a few days afterward, spawning in his minions and attempting to dispose of Lee into the multiverse. Again, you're introducing too many elements too quickly. You're throwing a lot at me here.
I don't think this is... I feel like this is like... This person's gone full out.
Whole hog.
Sonic is their life. Full hog. I like... In Sonic analysis, we call this going full hog.
Yeah.
And you don't come back.
You can't recover from it. You've gone too fast, too far. Whole hog. Onyx was released just a few days after the multiverse. Amber became enraged and attacked Onyx. However, it proved she was way out of her league.
Snake, come on. Put some full tilt boogie in this.
Amber became enraged and attacked Onyx. However, it proved she was way out of her league and she was placed at his mercy. By the end of the battle, Amber lay barely alive with damages to her entire form. Lee returned, transforming into his light chaos and reabsorbing Onyx. Lee apologized to Amber for the way it acted, taking full responsibility and stating that Onyx just pushed what was already there. He gave her the last thing he had to remember his childhood friend by and finished making up for his mistakes. He later repaired and upgraded her. Lee Prower, Amber's best friend and teammate. The two are polar opposites as far as disposition goes. However, somehow their friendship works. She was originally intended to be his guardian, but often shirks her duty and acts more as his companion. Her sunny attitude often makes her the light to his dark.
It's over. Stop.
You told me to go full tilt boogie, and as we know, that means fast, fast, fast.
I think we can stop for now. I think we...
Okay, let's skip ahead, okay?
There's nothing... We've read her whole history.
Trivia! There's trivia!
Oh,
Amber is aware of the fourth wall, often breaking it and mentioning pop culture amongst... I have no respect for this character anymore. You've lost me.
You fucking Deadpooled her. You fucking Deadpooled her, motherfucker.
Fuck Amber. I'm glad one of her is dead, and I wish the other follows suit. Originally she was orange, which fit her name more.
Damn.
Her design was scrapped due to a similarity to Lee Prowett. It's a fucking robot. You can paint it. Amber is the geological name for fossilized tree sap. I'm learning a lot.
I mean, actually that's true, but that's not her name though.
It's not useful.
That's not actually her name, because her name is...
I don't get some fossilized tree sap and go, automatic motorcycle rider. Whatever the fuck she was named.
I'm dying.
She was named after a screwdriver Lee Prowett 1012 broke then repaired. An organic Amber Prowett is probably more common in the multiverse than Lee. The dragon necklace she has is something I own, given to me by my best friend. That's very possessive. Relax. You can share your best friend. The fact that she's a conscious, growing AI means she may hold a luminous shard within herself, but you can take that however you want.
Oh, thanks. Thank God. Thank God. My brain was already fucked beyond belief, but...
That's very non-committal trivia. Like, you can take that how you want, really.
That's whatever. I haven't written that out yet.
That's the writing of fucking Infinite. Like, Infinite can create anything he wants, but you can take that as you want. Her tail, unlike normal fox tails, I mean, she's a robot, and a razor fox, is not tipped in white.
Golden Snake.
That's, the end of part 3. Might be part 4 now. That was oof.
Snake, my personal, like, character arc for this commentary is going to be me trying to get this commentary to 15 parts.
Oh my god, I've got to find a character. Alright.
I will never surrender.